and welcome back to my channel and happy new year, the first video of 2025. I am wishing you all the success and all the happiness within 2025. I hope a lot of magical things happen to you and I am sending so much love. For me, 2024 definitely was a hard, challenging year, and with that I hope that 2025 is going to be magical and I have grown from what I have experienced from 2024 and it's going to be my year. So the first vlog of 2025, I wanted to do this video as a bit of a show and tell of how I am taking this month very slow, however being very productive, and I'm just going to show you small things that I'm going to be doing to have a really lovely fresh start to 2025. Without further ado, one of my things that I have been wanting to do is my wardrobe detox. I thought I would actually hold off from doing it until I pick up the vlogging camera because I feel like it's quite a nice way to do it with you. It holds myself accountable. I mean, I need to practice what I've preached. I've told everyone to go and clean their wardrobes and I haven't done that myself. So I have been meaning to do it and I felt like today is a really lovely day. It is cold, it is snowing outside, which is really lovely. I'm in a really lovely cozy set. This is from H&M. It's a really lovely two-piece. They come in a couple of colours, so I'll leave those down below. I have a cup of coffee and I thought we would get this done. I actually have a couple of house viewings at 11, so I have a time crunch, which I think is really good and it holds you a bit more accountable and it makes you get it done. Sometimes if you leave it for the whole day, sometimes you don't get anything done. I thought I'd pick up the camera and we can do this together. Now, like I said, I like to do it in a little bit of a time crunch just to get the ball rolling, and how I'm going to do it is I'm going to first show you what is kind of like on the agenda. I'm going to leave the link to my wardrobe detox down below because if I do say so myself, I think it's actually quite handy to look back at, and maybe I've done it for you, maybe I've done it for myself, but it's just a handy way to go through your wardrobe and organize it, clean it and reset it. And I think one of my favorite things to do to be fair, I do this seasonally, but the beginning of 2025, there's no better way to start it than having a clean space, clean mind. I just think it's very, very healthy. So I have designed a wardrobe detox, which is over on my Instagram and on my TikTok, which I will leave down below, and I think it's really good to go back to. You can save this, you can screenshot it, you can do this on your own, you can do this with friends, and also as well you can do it by bit. With saying that, I mean you don't have to do the whole thing at once. I think that's very overwhelming. You can do it bit by bit. Set a timer, note it in your calendar, maybe for a Sunday morning or a Thursday evening, and you're going to sort out the knitwear drawer, your underwear drawer, your coats, and with that it allows you to really reflect on what you've already got, what you love, what you don't want, what you can sell to get something you actually want. I think it's just quite a nice healthy thing to do. It gets your wardrobe working hard. So I'm going to leave the pictures on the screen of what my edit looks like. So we're going to start with the detox. Like I said, you can categorize this, so you can do this individually. I actually have quite an organized wardrobe. There's just some areas of it that does need tackling, one of them being my knitwear drawer and my shelf and my tops. Actually, knitwear, tops and shelves, I think that's what I'm going to do today. And like I said, by doing it by category, I feel like it's quite handy and easier to do, and then you can invest into new pieces when it's the right time for you. Maybe after Christmas it can be a bit too much because obviously we spent quite a lot of money over Christmas. So maybe at the end of January, maybe you look through your pyjama and underwear drawer. Maybe it's underwear and pyjamas you've had for years and they're ratty, they've discoloured, and it's time to get some fresh undies, some fresh white socks, some fresh pyjamas. I feel like that is just the best medicine. So like I said, I'm going to go through my tops, my knitwear and organise my bag shelving unit. With this, I'm going to be putting it into 3 piles: keep, remove and update. Now this is, I thought, quite helpful because you can see what you want to keep, you can see what you want to remove. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to start with showing you what my wardrobe currently looks like, do a little before and after, and then we're going to go through each category, and I'm going to then continue with how I would do my process. Outfit of the day to show you my cozy fit, because this does come in a couple of colours. I am actually in the process of trying to get my hands on this full brown knitted set because it just looks so cozy. I'm going to leave it down below as well. Hopefully I would have got my hands on it before you guys because it is selling very quickly. But this is a two-piece from H&M. Really love the colour of it. I just love this kind of like knitted style. Like I said, it comes in a couple of colours. I liked the grey. I feel like grey looks quite chic. I hope you can see me, it's quite dark in here. Really lovely for those days when you feel like you want to be put together but still really comfortable. I've just paired it with my UGG slippers, and also as well I have a really lovely grey coat with a grey scarf, and I thought this would look really lovely with it, so I'm going to try that on later. But for those kind of like work at home days, even traveling, I just feel like it's so essential to have a two-piece like this in your wardrobe. So this is my little outfit of the day. Okay, so this is what my wardrobe is currently looking like. It's not ideal, but this is what I'm going to tackle. I said I was going to tackle the shelves. My tops are in here and I feel like they're just overflowing a little bit, and then I'm going to do my knitwear drawer. But I do have this really lovely shelving space where I usually have all my bags. So what I think I'm going to do is go through all my bags because I have quite a lot. Some of them are just sitting there, and as well as, like I said, I am going to be organising my knitwear drawer. Maybe I do my knitwear drawer first, get those out of here. I might actually turn one of these shelves into a knitwear shelf as well. I have accumulated quite a lot. So let's do that first. Let's get the knitwear out, and I'm going to divide it into 3 sections. So this is where my knitwear drawer currently is, and it is looking quite messy in there. So I'm going to get this all out and put it on the bed. So what I'm going to be doing is dividing my knitwear pieces into 3 categories. And this is just going to help you really visualize what you have, what you don't need, and what you can replace. Like I said, it's all on this post I have designed. So the 3 piles are keep, remove, upgrade. Keep, these are the pieces that you love. These are the pieces that you wear time and time again. These are like your true staples in your wardrobe. Then you're going to have a remove pile. The remove pile is just pieces that just sit there. They don't suit you, they're too big or too small. Just get rid of them. They're going to sit there even longer. I promise you, you will never wear them. I'm going to be cutthroat there. You will not wear them. They're just going to sit there. I am an expert when it comes to this because obviously with the nature of my job, I accumulate quite a lot of clothes, and I accumulate quite a lot of beautiful clothes. There's just no point in holding on to them if they've just been sitting there. Get rid. The pieces which are good, like good quality, these you can sell them on Vinted, gift to friends and family, donate to a charity. So with these pieces you can sell these on Vinted, eBay, Depop. You can gift them to friends and family that you think would really appreciate them or suit, or you can donate them to charity shops. I just think it's a nice way to just clean it out. It's not going to waste. You can make some money from it if you want. And then the upgrade, these are pieces which are key staples in your wardrobe. These are pieces that you do wear time and time again, but they are looking tatty, or you've shrunk them a little bit, or they just don't look good anymore. So these are pieces which are key staples in your wardrobe, maybe looking a little old or overworn. Then with this, write a list on your phone of what is in your upgrade pile. This is time to invest into either fixing the item, getting it tailored, or swapping for a newer version and investing into a better quality or just a newer piece. This is probably the best example, is your basic white t-shirt. You may love this t-shirt and you wear it time and time again, but it may be looking a little bit grey and discoloured. this is the time to get rid of it and get a new fresh t-shirt. A crisp white t-shirt just changes and elevates your everyday looks.
This ain't my first rodeo. I've been down this road.
Okay, I am pretty much organized with kind of dividing it into sections. This is my definite keep pile. Everything's intact. This is a definite pile of pieces that I just never wear, which we'll be posting on my Vinted. So definitely go and check that out. Hopefully they'll be up by then. But they just sit there and I never wear them. So it's just nice to get rid of them so I just can make some more space. I have a little pile here of 2 of my cashmere jumpers that I adore. However, they are shrunk, so I need to write on my phone that I need to remove and to reinvest. And then this pile here is, ignore that, that is my clothes that I was just wearing just now. But this pile here is pieces that I need to try on and see if I'm definitely wanting to keep them or sell them. They're pieces that I love and I just need to try on one more time. If I don't 100% like them, I'm going to be brutal and put these in this pile. There's nothing wrong with them. I just never gravitate towards them. There's some pieces though I'm like, they could be really lovely for the new year and like kind of handy staples for styling. So I'm gonna try these on and then make a final decision. Also as well, I feel like this is just such a lovely therapeutic exercise to do. It could be overwhelming and quite stressful, but some reason I find this quite meditative. I keep saying this word and I really don't think it's a real word, but you understand me. I feel like if you've watched me for a while, you understand that I just have my own language and it's just never going to change, and we've just got to all accept it because it's just me and it's just my imperfection. But yeah, I find this such a calming thing to do and productive, and what I love to do is either put on a podcast or watch some YouTube and just really enjoy this moment, make a really nice coffee, try on my bits, make it a nice thing to do so I don't avoid doing it. It's just, yeah, I quite like it. Just thought I'd put that little tip in there, like make it a lovely thing to do, not a exhausting or stressful thing to do, like enjoy it. And that is my knitwear drawer done. It feels so organised. I've categorised it as well into colours. That just feels and looks so much better. I know that may look like a ridiculous pile, but this is just real life. That is the amount of knitwear pieces that just never get worn in my wardrobe, and they are really good pieces. But I just never wear them, I never gravitate towards them, and they're just sitting in there. It's just a waste of space, and I feel like they need a new loving home. Well, actually no, Jessica is going to be popping these on my Vinted, and I will leave my Vinted down below, but there's some really gorgeous cashmere pieces in there. There's a really lovely dish two-piece, which is just too gigantic on me. I actually filmed it in my recent vlog and it was just too drowning. However, it might be so lovely for somebody else. But yeah, these are just pieces that have just been sitting in my wardrobe and they are not getting the love that they actually deserve. So definitely check out my Vinted. Hey, I am back. I have changed 1,000,001 times today. I was in the really gorgeous cozy grey set. Just come home, had a bit of lunch, and I've just popped on my old gilet. I love this gilet so much. It's from River Island. It's quite old, but Pretty Lavish do a similar version, and it's got detachable sleeves, so I'll leave that down below because I think that is fantastic. So as you saw, I tackled the knitwear drawer. I'm now going to go into doing the bags because I feel like this is just not giving. And so I'm going to set a half-an-hour timer, which I think is going to be quite handy, and just basically get through it. I'm just going to be a bit savage and just get rid of things that I just don't use because it's just clogging up so much. So let's take everything out and then we'll go from there.
Before all your pieces baby,
Okay, I
it's
actually thought I would
all
do a
so
lot more of a deduction than I actually have. However, I am still happy with how it's looking. I have just basically reorganised it and cleaned it up. It looks a lot better and a little bit more clearer for my mind. There wasn't really much that I wanted to remove from my accessories wardrobe because I feel like they have their time and place, and I don't want to get rid of them just because I'm not wearing them right now. There's pieces I've had forever and I absolutely adore, and there's pieces that I know that are only going to be utilised in seasons. There's a couple of things that I do intend to sell, but they are quite high-end pieces, so I'm still umming and ahhing of where to sell them and when to sell them. So I'm thinking about, with some of them, because there are a lot of pre-loved designers, of selling them on eBay. I have seen a few people on Instagram work with eBay about selling and buying designer pieces because they have a team that helps prove that the item is legit and is actually Louis Vuitton or Chanel. So I think I am gonna go through them. So one of the pieces I do want to sell, I wanted to get your opinion on them, is my Celine Black Triumph sunglasses. I really love these and I think they are so chic, but I just am not gravitating towards them as much as I would like to. These are what they look like. I just don't know if they suit me or not. They look very chic and I do love the style of them, but I just don't know if they suit me. Let me know your thoughts. Thinking about selling a small Chanel white classic flap bag just because I haven't got the wear out of it. I absolutely adore her. I think she's so beautiful, but I think I'm in the market to invest into a black Chanel bag instead, something that I'll get more wear out of. I think she's so stunning, but she's very delicate and I just get a bit nervous wearing her, so I end up never wearing her. And I always like to invest into pieces that I know I'm going to wear time and time again, and I just never wear her. I'm too nervous to wear her, so I'm thinking about selling her and actually investing into something that I will definitely have a bit more wear of. I completely get that it's a very precious piece and it's a very extortionate piece. It was something that I've always wanted to buy. It's just, for me personally, you don't have to buy it. If you're not into designer brands or anything like that, completely understand it. It's just my own love. I'm very honoured and very grateful that I had the ability to purchase a Chanel bag at 26 all by myself. Such a cherry on the top of like a career moment to be able to do that. Just feel a bit disheartened that she sits in my cupboards all the time, and I want to invest into something that is going to be hardworking and I really utilise, because it's too expensive to be just sitting in a wardrobe. More bags like my Gucci disco bag and a Plein bag that just always sits in the back of my cupboard and I just never wear it. So it might be time to let go of it. It is looking very cramped in here, but it is all organised and it just looks a lot more fresher. So I like to make sure that these two shelves here are filled with the pieces that I gravitate towards the most. So on the first shelf I have my classic kind of big bags. This one's from And Other Stories and this is my Neverfull Louis Vuitton tote bag. I have my jewellery and also a belt, and actually I have a jewellery cleaning kit and I've just put it here and not hid it in a cupboard because it's going to be a sign for me to tackle a couple of my everyday jewellery pieces with it and just give it a really nice refresh. I've got my slingback shoes and my Chanel bag. Up here I have all the kind of small bags that I wear on rotate. So I've got this beautiful brown chocolate croc bag from Chloe. Sadly these two are both discontinued, but I'll try and find Vestiaire pieces. Another Chloe bag, which I'm actually tempted to sell as well, to be fair. It'd be nice to be able to utilise that money to go towards something that I am lusting over. My Pauline Beret bag, which I absolutely adore. Got my Gucci Disco, my Anthropologie dupe Bottega bag, which is fantastic. The Scallop Peline bag, my Louis Vuitton. This is like a little tote bag as well, that's really lovely. One of my cosmetics bags from Holland and Cooper, which is just fantastic for my makeup brushes or just to shove into one of my shopping bags. And then my clutch, which is just always out, which I always wear in the evening, so that's definitely staying. I have my Chanel brooch and a large gold bangle here, and they just sit in that little cove perfectly. Up here we have a couple more shoes, a bit more like spring summer shoes, but I like to keep them in their boxes. Look well presented. I have my Holland Cooper travel cosmetics bag, which I just am obsessed with. I think it's such a good piece. I'll leave it down below. I think it's such a beautiful travel cosmetics bag. And then these are a bit more of like spring summer and outing bags. So this is my Loef Larandler golden clutch butter yellow Pelem bag, which I just love, and I actually think it's trending with brown at the moment, so I might do some styling with that. I've got my white Songmont bag behind here. That does need a clean, but also as well I would really recommend investing into a Songmont bag. And then up here I actually have, this is my Celine sandals. They're hiding this mess. I mean, actually it's not that messy, it doesn't look that bad, but from left to right I've got, I actually don't know where that suede bag is from, but I've got my H&M tote, my Zara raffia bag, my JW Anderson gold bangle clutch, my vintage YSL raffia bag, and another H&M bag. The H&M tote bags are just incredible. Actually, quickly, in this little diptyque box here, this is full of kind of like boob tape, shoulder pads, feathers, brooches, so I've kept them all in here, and scarves, so it's easy to see and then take out, and they're all put together and nice and clean, and they're all in their separate kind of compartment. So yeah, that is looking very organised, which I am very happy with. Coming to you on a Thursday afternoon. The weather at the moment is just so beautiful. This is my favourite kind of winter weather, where it's so beautiful outside. The sky is so clear, but it is freezing. It is super crisp. It is so lovely. It's not ideal for if you're shooting and changing in the streets, for sure, definitely not that. But when you're just cozy and warm and inside and just enjoying the fresh air all snuggled up, it is such beautiful weather. So it's been a really lovely day. I went and did another viewing, which was absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, the second bedroom was tiny, tiny, tiny. At one point, when I do find my dream home, I think I will be sharing all the apartments that I have looked at. We don't know which one's going to be the one yet, but it's just been really fun going to view properties. It's just honestly maybe a hobby of mine. Maybe I should become an estate agent because I adore properties so much. But anyway, I am going off topic. Like I said, I have done a couple of orders, and I did these orders over the kind of like Boxing Day, New Year's sales, because there was a couple of pieces that which I had my eye on, and then I saw that they actually went down in price in the sale. So I thought I would just order them and have some fresh items in my wardrobe. And these are actual capsule pieces that were needed in my wardrobe, needed a little bit of an update, needed a refresh, and so I thought this was quite a good order. The first one is quite a big one. I did a Net-a-Porter order, which is really exciting. I ordered 2 pairs of new trainers, and I also ordered a body that a fellow content creator, Amelia Liana, shared on her Instagram, and it just looked so divine and just such a good classic that I thought I'd order it, because it was also in the sale as well, because it was quite dear in price. These pieces are all quite dear in price, but I think I got them for 30% off in the Net-a-Porter sale. So I thought I would just order them and see what I think. So like I said, I ordered 2 pairs of trainers, and both from the brand Autry. Looking for a property is literally another job. It is so exhausting. Anyway, I'm gonna unbox these with you. So the first pair of the Autry trainers I love a fresh pair of trainers. They are a staple that is like okay to invest into quite a lot of the time. And for me, I just like quite a plain pair of trainers. Oh, it comes like as a slide. I quite like a plain pair of trainers because I feel like they just go with a lot more. So I thought the colour that I could accept is brown. Oh, these are lovely. So that is just what I've done. So I picked up this pair first, and they're an all-white trainer, which I think is really lovely. I like the style of them. I feel like the reason why I've gone for Autry as well is I feel like I've just seen Sambas everywhere and I'm a little bit sick of them. I think they look really cool, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted something a little bit different. So I ordered a pair of these. I really like the style of them. Love that they're an all neutral colour, but they've got the really nice brown detail on the side, and then they've got the black detail on the back. I think they look quite chic, very like New Balances. Yeah, I thought these were really pretty, and I got them in my true to size. Like that is an off cream as well. I think that's really lovely. Then I think this is the pair I'm gonna love. I picked up this pair and I feel like this is the pair I'm gonna like fall in love with. This trainer is so lovely. It's kind of in this like really nice mocha brown colorway. I've been really in love with this kind of like cool tone mocha color, and in my luck that the mocha color is actually going to be a trending color for this year. We're just not a massive fan of the warm brown tones. I really like the cool brown colors. I just think they just look a little bit more elegant on me personally, and a little bit more timeless and go with a lot more. So I saw these and I just thought they were really, really nice. So like I said, they're in this really nice mocha brown colour, which I definitely need to put some sway protection on. Then the colourway, which I think I prefer to the other trainers, because the other trainers were kind of a bit of a stark white. These are kind of like an off-white grey tone, and then I've got a really nice cream side. Love the platform on them. Kind of give me like Nike trainers, but not, or my Hoff trainers, which I really like with trousers. I think that looks really smart. And then, like I said, I picked up a body from Wolford. I've heard a lot about this brand. Picked up this really lovely little black slinky body. I thought it'd just be quite a handy piece when you don't know what to wear. It's quite like a sexy minimal piece. So you pair this with a pair of jeans, dress it up with belts and heels, and it's just an easy go-to top for evenings, day-to-day, layering. It's a body, so super comfortable as well, and I just love the material. I picked up a pair of leather trousers because I have a pair, but they've kind of stretched. But yeah, I've ordered them in 2 sizes to see what size I prefer. Okay, so I have the first pair of trainers on. How I thought I was gonna go for, I really like the kind of off-white color. I think it's a little bit more complementing to the outfit. It's not an eyesore. Sometimes I find white trainers quite an eyesore. Now you see the white trainers on with this outfit, I feel like you get an idea, hopefully, of what I meant by how starky white just really is a contrast and clashes. So I'm really glad that I did order both of the pairs to try on. I definitely think I'm going to keep the more mocha coloured ones. I feel like it just made the outfit flow a little bit more, and especially when it comes to pairing my trainers with black items as well, it's just going to be a little bit more softer. I do really like these. These are still really lovely. They are really comfortable. So if you are looking for a pair of white trainers, these are really lovely. I actually think these would be really nice gym trainers as well. Not like running trainers, but leisure wear trainers for going to the gym if you do Pilates or traveling. These are really lovely and would look so gorgeous with a all brown gym set. I feel like that would look so chic. They are really gorgeous, but for what I was looking for, I definitely think I'll be keeping the other pair. Okay, so I've actually put on this outfit with my gilet because I am obsessed. Kept this in my wardrobe. It's such a handy piece. It's an old gilet from River Island. However, I have seen a similar in Pretty Lavish, so I'll definitely leave that down below. Also, the Pretty Lavish one actually has sleeves. It's a really good hybrid 2-in-1 piece. But it's just such a good layer, especially when I get home and I'm a little bit cold. It doesn't ruin my outfit, it just adds to it and looks really cool. comfortable. So I'll leave some similar ones down below. But yeah, like I said, I've had to just pop this on with this outfit because the top is a little bit see-through, so I wasn't 100% sure showcasing that to you fully revealed. I do have a bra on underneath, but I just wanted to show you the finished outfit all together. So I have the Abercrombie and Fitch trousers on and the Wolford little slinky bodysuit on. The slinky bodysuit is incredible. It is literally like a glove. It is so comfortable. I would literally explain it as a pair of 50 denier tights. It's like that really lovely, thick but silky smooth material, which is so comfortable on the skin. I feel like it's such an elegant, flattering top. I'll take the top off just to show you this bit, but if you are missing from your wardrobe a really lovely, like slinky, long sleeve body top, I feel like this is such a good piece for the evenings. It's a tiny bit revealing, which I think is really sexy, and you won't see that much when it comes to the evening when it's darker. I do have a bra underneath. You can wear a bralette underneath, but I just feel like it is a really good top if you are missing something like this from your wardrobe. For those days when you don't know what to wear, this is your go-to, because it's just so chic, very minimal, but still looks very put together. It's got a really good classic base layer, which you can really elevate with jewelry, belts, accessories, with outerwear, with heels. It's just really good to invest into your base layers, and I feel like these two pieces are key for day and night. Such easy pieces to dress up and dress down. So for today, I would wear this with a pair of trainers or some boots, and it's a really lovely day look. Then for the evening, you can definitely pair this base layer with an oversized blazer and some heels and some big golden earrings. I think that would look absolutely stunning. So yeah, really lovely base layers, and the material of this top, I actually can't stop. It's so gorgeous. So I definitely think I'll be keeping the top, the bodysuit, sorry, and then I think I'll be keeping the trousers because they were missing in my wardrobe. I did look at, my friend has the Anine Bing ones, and I did go and try them on, and they are divine. However, they are for giants. They're so long, so I definitely would have to get them tailored. So we're looking at a very pricey pair of faux leather trousers. However, these were actually literally 10% of the price of the Anine Bing ones, so you can kind of guess how much the Anine Bing ones were. So these were £40, and they were in the sale, so they might have gone back up to the normal price, but I'll still leave them down below, but for a fraction of the price. And they're really comfortable, really flattering, really good for petite people. They have them in the regular and the petite size. For reference, I'm a UK 6 and 5'4". But yeah, I love this outfit. I feel like I might just keep this on. I literally change 10 times a day. It's ridiculous. I completely forgot to say as well that I am definitely keeping these pair of trainers. Amelia Taylor, whilst you're editing this is your sign to go and get the suede protection and spray these instantly. They're such beautiful trainers. I love them so much, and really comfortable. I'll leave these down below. I'll leave both of them down below as well, because obviously everyone has a different taste, but I really love these. These do come in so many different colorways and also different materials as well. So as you can see, I've got the suede, but they also come in full leather as well if you don't trust yourself with suede. I mean, I don't trust myself. Let's see how long these will last, but yeah, really happy with these. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly jump in there to say that I am keeping this pair of trainers. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I have had the loveliest, chillest day today. I went and did a jab class, which is one of my favorite classes to do. It's a really nice training class, like really focusing on lifting heavy, which I do need someone to tell me what to do, so I absolutely adore these classes. I do it via ClassPass, which is just, it's my favorite membership to do, so it allows me to go to all of my favorite classes and gym boutiques in London. I believe it's international as well. But now I am getting myself ready as I am hosting again today. So this evening I have 3 of my best friends coming over. I've got Arletta, Jess and Izzy, and I'm hosting a little girls' night. This is my third weekend in a row hosting, which I'm so proud of myself for doing, because this is what I've been wanting to do and I'm holding myself accountable for it. I look very blushy today. I tried this new Merit blusher and it's so sweet. It's like a proper red one and it's given this really sweet winter cold face. It's really sweet. But anyway, I am going on a tangent. Theme for tonight, in honour of my darling friend Arletta having her new matcha brand, which is available online. I will leave it down below because this is the creamiest matcha I've ever tried. It is delightful. So this is Arletta's brand called Kohani, which is just the most precious little packet. How cute is that? I just love the brand and it's so aesthetic. So in honour of Arletta's matcha, I thought I would do the theme around green. So it's going to be something green in every course. So we're going to do bubbles and olives to start with, and then I'm going to make a coconut green curry, which I think is going to be heavenly for this freezing weather we're having. And then Arletta and I are going to attempt to make a matcha tiramisu. Both of us had never made, well, she might have made a tiramisu before, but we've never made a matcha tiramisu. And I came up with the idea, I was inspired by a TikTok video, of course. So we're gonna give it a go and use the Kohani matcha, which is really exciting. So I have just started getting bits and bobs ready. I'm meeting Arletta first because she's sleeping over and we are going to cook together, but I've just bought a new white tablecloth which I thought was really pretty. It's this really lovely like ethereal kind of like embossed white cloth, and then obviously green napkins. I'm actually going to go to Abode, which is part of the Bailey and Sage, it's like their interior shop, and I think I'm going to treat myself to a kimchi jar because I think that will look really lovely. Yeah, so I'm going to go and wrap up warm quickly and go meet Arletta, and we're going to do a little bit of shopping, grab the ingredients, grab a new kimchi jug, and yeah, then we'll come home and start prepping for a really cute evening with my girls. Okay, so we've just got back from the shops. Arletta actually has just popped out to go and get sugar, bless her. I completely forgot about sugar. We've got everything else, but not sugar. We're going to bake the tiramisu first, so then that's done and it's setting. We're actually going to do them in really sweet glasses. Double up as quite a nice like coupe for champagne or like dessert ice creams. I feel like they're quite nice. Maybe like even like a prawn cocktail. Look at me getting fancy. So we're going to film it, and then I'm going to do the tablescape, and then we're going to cook the coconut curry. And at some point, I'm in very much need of a glass of champagne.
But you won't ever be alone. I can get a little angry, be a little...
Welcome to our cooking. Welcome to our cooking show. This is Letty and Mills. Letty spaghetti and Mills. So basically we do need an actual electric whisk for this. However, we're doing it by hand.
No, the nonnas in Italy wouldn't have had an electric whisk.
Exactly.
You gotta keep going, keep those muscles moving.
So I'm doing this part, and then my matcha queen's gonna come in to do the matcha bit. Okay, so we are going on to the next part, which is doing the matcha. We're actually using these, which have chocolate on them, which I thought was actually quite yummy.
No matter what, I do it all again for us.
Yeah, I told you. All of a sudden, it became whipped. Look at that. Arletta's not peeing in the background. She's using the water filter.
I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up. You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. I
So
can't
cute. Look at these little masterpieces we've done. Worked out so well. How lovely. So now they're going to go in the fridge to just do their thing, and then we're going to bring them out later, do a little fresh dusting, and then enjoy. Do is film doing the green curry, but I think I'm just going to whip that up and then just let that marinate whilst we're chatting away. But I was just quickly going to lay the table, and I forgot to show you what I picked up from Abode. It's been something that I've been wanting on my kind of wish list for a while, because I bought my mum one of these for a Christmas present maybe 2 years ago, and I saw it in the green and I just thought it was really pretty. Picked up a mini, this is a kimchi jug. How beautiful is that?
Your tower fall. Every brick and every wall. All of your defenses gone. At the end, just